Sup guys, welcome to Pixelgun 30 PC edition. Today I'm going to show you guys that parkour is indeed the best mode to grind for keys and other things. And I will be showing some speedrun strats and some tips for beginners. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so for beginners, the first tip I have for you is to not leave. Even if there's someone in front of you and is about to win, do not leave. This is not a race. That's the first thing you need to understand about parkour mode. It is not a race. Because at the end you still get 5 keys even if the run takes you like 9 or 10 minutes to complete. And I hope that the way I'm doing this will help you if you haven't completed the run yet. Understand when to jump and how to move. And yeah, so as a beginner you would usually just walk like this and then you jump. And here I think sometimes you gotta time the jump a bit in order to get the logs. And here you run through, and if you're on keyboard you go A and D while you're running through, and then you jump through. If you're not sure when to jump, you could just stay on that track a little bit and try to time it. Here you just jump and then you wait a little bit and you jump again. Here again you time it and then you jump and you run through, you wait, you run through, and then you jump on each log and you go up this vine over here. And all you do is you try to hug the tree, because if you don't, there might be a chance you fly off somehow. But beginners, you hug the tree. And here you would like to jump as soon as it's coming back to you, the platform, and then you jump, and then you go one by one as a beginner. Now here you got to be very careful not to touch the lasers, so you go through and you run through this way. And here, as a beginner, you could start going slow, but I wouldn't recommend going fast unless you practice this a lot. But yeah, you could just go here, make sure, and then come through. Now here, it's a lot about timing. You just gotta wait for it to go through once, again, and here. And then you just jump on each platform. This should be easy. Now the ice is very slippery, so this is the first speedrun type strat I'm going to show you. I know this is for beginners, but all you got to do is jump over it if you find the ice part too slippery. I almost jumped at the wrong time there, but yeah, if it's coming back to you, then you jump. That should be the best time to jump on those platforms. Then here, you still got to be careful, but you could just wait because it's pretty slow and there's a low chance you'll actually miss the jump. And yeah, it's that easy. And here, I know I did some pauses and stuff, but you can get around 2.5 to 3 minutes just doing it normally like this. And if you can get it consistently, you should get about 120 keys an hour. Oh yeah, and after you finish, always make sure there's no one in front of you in the leaderboard, because if you finish and there's someone in front of you on the leaderboard, you don't get 5 keys. For example, if there was someone on top of me and I pressed finish, there would only be 3 keys if there was someone in front. So what you do is you wait till the first person leaves, and then you get your rewards. So you can always get 5 keys no matter how long the run took you. For example, if the run took you 9 minutes and there's no one in front of you, you will still get 5 keys. That's why you shouldn't leave if you see someone in front of you, because it is not a race. And now we are getting into the normal speedrun strat. And there's some skips here that helps you go faster and complete this faster. So here you do the logs, and here you would hold the jump button and you'll actually go farther, right? So you do that, and then you jump through here, And then you actually skip this by just going like this and here. And again, you hold the jump button once you hit it. I did it wrong there, but let me show you again. And you go farther high. You go way higher. And you go there. And then you go through the logs like normal. And this should, oh yeah, and you hold it again, you hold jump again, and you go, and you skip all the way here, then you just jump like that, and you go through here. This is pretty much the normal speedrun strat, and you just run through here, and you jump, and you go through there, you wait, and then you go through. And this is very consistent, and you should get closer to 2 minutes here, and this should give you about 130 keys an hour, I believe, or 140. If you do this perfectly for about an hour with no deaths, I think. And here, the next skip is you actually go 2 at a time. You jump 2 over 2, and then you go through here. Oh yeah, another tip I forgot to mention is that if you want to practice a skip, make sure you use your free checkpoint on every area you have trouble with. For example, if you have trouble getting through here, you would use your free checkpoint and you would practice this. For example, I still find this one a bit difficult, but the next skip here is you actually jump through 2, you walk through 2 at once. You skip 2 of these lasers, so you go here and then you go here. So if you want to practice each skip, make sure you have a free checkpoint and you use it just to practice over and over again. Again, it doesn't matter how long it takes you. All that matters is you can get it down consistently, because either way at the end you get 5 oh, sorry about that. See, if you die and you put a checkpoint on the part you have trouble with, then you can keep practicing it while trying to complete it. And then here, again, you could just jump over it. There's actually a skip I can show you here, actually. Oh, sorry about that. There's actually a skip I could show you here. Another one you can try to do. Okay, so there's actually another skip I can show you here that I didn't show you before, but you don't have to wait this long. I'm just doing it for demonstration purposes, but what you can do here, once you're on this final platform, is actually jump through like this, and you skip a lot of it, and boom. Now I know it says 3 minutes, but if I didn't stop at all, it would be closer to 2. For example, after I show you this, I'll do it without stopping much, and I'll show you the time that you could get somewhere around. And it should be closer to 2 minutes, so I'll do it like this again, just to show you. And again, the reason I pressed the leaderboard button there is to show that if no one's above you, you always get 5 keys. And you should always press the leaderboard button before you enter to make sure no one's in front of you, so you can get 5 keys instead of 3. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to do the speedrun normally, with it all put together, and you should get around 2 minutes instead of 3 like in the demonstration, and you should get around 130 to 140 keys an hour, I think. If you do it perfectly, no deaths, it should get you that much keys. And I missed the circle there. Sometimes you miss, sometimes you don't hit it, but it should still be fine as long as you get around 2 minutes. So the reason why parkour is the fastest mode you can get keys is because you can finish in 2 minutes, and if you play a normal match in Pixel Gun, it's usually 4 minutes long. And yeah, this basically cuts that time in half, and you're guaranteed 5 keys instead of 1 or 3 that the other modes give you. You're always going to get 5 keys if you wait for the person in front of you to leave after they completed their run. So yeah, this is not a race. This is basically a speedrun mode. You can speedrun, or your goal is to try to beat your personal best in this mode. Then here you run through. Yeah, make sure you practice this if you want to go faster by saving a checkpoint before coming here. And then here, let's say you have trouble with with this, you can save a checkpoint there and practice it. And then you jump through here. Then on the last one, you just skip a bit by going here. And now I missed my jump, but now I got it. And see, look at the timer, 2 minutes. And if you do this for 2 minutes, that's 5 keys every... Well, it's 5 keys times 30. Because 30 minutes an hour and... No! I forgot to wait for the person in front. Yeah, so... Hold on. Maybe I could still get the 5 keys if I wait a little bit. I can't check if he left. But I'll wait 3 seconds at least. More. Okay, hopefully he left. It doesn't show that he left. But I did mess up. I didn't wait for him to leave. And I guess this is a good time to show you that if someone's still in front... Oh, never mind. So wait a little bit. If you forget to check, wait at least 30 seconds or something. Because there's a high chance they'll leave and you'll get the keys. But if I just press finish without waiting right there, I would have gotten 3 keys. So it was very important that I wait for the guy to leave. And yeah, I almost messed that up. So before I start the hardest way to grind parkour, the reason why this is hard is because the skips in here are pretty difficult. But if you can master it, you could get about... Well, if you can master it consistently and very fast, you can get about... You could get around 100... No, you can get around 1 minute 45 on your runs or below. Or around 1 minute and 45 seconds if you can do this consistently. So the reason I'm on the FPS is because you should lower it down to 60 or 30. Because 60 frames or 30 frames actually gives you a farther jump, and I experimented with higher frame rates on their jumps, and you get 60 and 30. So I like 30. And before I start the parkour, shout out to Pink Omega. He made a parkour video that has all the skip strats you can do in practice, and he has helped me a lot with my parkour skills. So yeah, I recommend checking out his video, link in the description below. Okay, so we're in. Again, I'm on 30 frames, you could do 60, but I'm here to show you the speedrun strats. And that first part was kind of a skip. I don't think I mastered that part. So you hold here, you go here, and what I do is I skip it like this. In Pink Omega's video it's different, but yeah, I skip it that way because the way he shows in his video is a bit hard for me. So you go here and you actually skip it this way, skip the logs that way, because once you're on lower frames you could actually jump way farther. So some of the skips here are actually very interesting. And the reason I prefer 30 frames over 60 is because I feel like the skips I do is way easier. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, you're gonna see me mess up here a lot because I haven't mastered it and it's been 4 days. But yeah, the skip I'm trying to show you here is you can actually skip this by doing this and going like that, and you don't have to wait for it. And another skip is you can just jump through here. But yeah, if you can do this, if you can do these skips consistently, you should get around 1 minute 45 or under 2 minutes consistently. But it's been 4 days and I haven't done it consistently yet, so I might just do the normal speedrun strat just to grind. But if you do master this, you can get around 150 keys an hour, I believe, if you do it perfectly, because the less time, for example, if you're under 1 minute, if you're doing under 2 minute runs, you should be able... Oh yeah, this is another skip here. Yes, I did it right. And then with 30 frames, you could actually skip farther there. And yes, okay. So if you get under 2 minute runs, again, you're saving time, and that time can be translated into keys and stuff. And you see here, I actually died like twice, and I still got 2 minute run. That's how fast this is. So imagine if I didn't mess up at all, I'd probably have see, he's waiting for me to leave before he gets his reward, so he doesn't get 3 keys. But yeah, if you oh yeah, he still has to wait for me, sorry. Let's just do the veteran chest so the guy can get his rewards. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you master that consistently, because you save time, you should get way more keys an hour. But link in the description below for Pink Omega's video if you want to know how to do it even better than I do, because there are some skips he does that I have trouble doing. So for example, in the beginning of that last demonstration, I did the first few skips a bit differently. But yeah, if you want to have a better guide about doing parkour the way I try to do it here, then watch Pink Omega's video that I have linked in the comments, no, in the description below. But yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a nice day, and peace out.